I feel threatened.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Alright, that's your problem. Alright, nick me then. Nick me. Bro, you're a security guy, man. Just shut up, man. I'll pick it back up.
Yeah, you're right. Huh? Yeah. Can you just tell me where the police cars coming in and out?
Where they come in and out. Some come in and out of the entrance here. Some come in and out of the entrance over that way. It completely depends what department it is.
Do you mind taking your hands out of there?
I can put my hands in my stab vest if I'd like to.
It's just a bit inappropriate, like you're talking to a member of the public. It almost seems as if your hands are on your...
No.
Okay, can we help you?
No, that's if I can help you. That was all.
No, can we just wander around having a escorted tour?
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because this is a private scene.
Right.
Okay. There's even signs here saying no unauthorised access, so unless you've got authority to come onto the site, then you can wait outside and watch the police cars if that's what you're here to do. Okay.
Are you aware that...
The video starts with the auditors asking police where their vehicles go in and out. It seems like a simple question, but it quickly becomes tense. One officer notices an auditor with his hands in his pockets and says that's not appropriate when talking to the public. This changes the mood right away and creates suspicion. The auditors try to explain themselves, but the officers don't accept it. They point to signs showing no unauthorized access. What should have been a quick talk turns into the start of a conflict. Both sides stand firm, and no one wants to back down.
The land is actually registered on the other side of the road.
I'm not too sure of that at all, where the land registry is, because I don't work in land registry.
No, neither do I, but it's public information, so technically we can't trespass.
I haven't researched that information, unfortunately, but...
You know it's illegal not to have a title plan, and there's no title plan here. It's illegal to do that.
Right.
So the HQ is actually registered on the other side of the road, so we can't be trespassing. Does that make sense?
Well, as you can see, it's no unauthorised access, so you're not going to come onto site.
And if we do?
If you do, you'll be removed and escorted off the site.
Who's going to do that?
It's private land.
Private, taxpayer pays for it.
Trespass over a civil matter.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah,
we want an escorted tour.
Now, if you want to come in, I mean, you're going to have to speak to, well, it's about getting authority for the access point, so unless you've got kind of reason why you need to come in, we can't just give out tours.
The auditors start arguing about legal details. They say land records show the HQ is actually on the other side of the road. According to them, they can't be trespassing if the land is registered wrong. They also claim missing documents mean the area can't be restricted. The officers ignore these arguments and stick to their position. They say it's private land and access is not allowed. The auditors focus on technical points, while the officers rely on authority. The officer stays calm, but the auditors become more aggressive. Both sides grow more stubborn, and nothing gets resolved.
Nearly.
Why not?
Because that's just not policy. It's not what we do. It's a private land with confidential information.
Okay.
Okay?
Would you identify, please?
Pardon?
Would you identify yourself?
Yeah. My name is PC8193 of Devon Common Police.
What's your name?
I don't have to give out my name.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I've given you my shoulder number.
Okay. Happy?
Absolutely, as long as you are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Been happy. But why are you still stood?
Because I'm allowed to stand.
Yeah, have you not got stuff to be getting on with?
At the minute, I've come out to speak to you two because you seem lost.
No, we're not lost.
No? Okay.
We've got a map.
I'm glad.
So we're not lost. We're happy. Thank you for your service.
Okay, no worries. I'm glad. I'm out here supporting my security colleagues as well. Lovely. Is there any other reason?
The auditors change their approach and ask the officers to identify themselves. One officer agrees and gives his details. But when asked for their own names, the auditors refuse, saying they don't have to. This creates more tension because the request isn't equal. The officer explains he only approached because they looked lost and tries to calm things down. But the auditors dismiss this, saying they know exactly what they're doing. The argument over names becomes more about control than anything else.
I can request that. Don't delete that. I can request the photos he's taken of me. Yeah? Alright. Is that your personal phone or is that a work phone? Alright. What do you reckon? Stay, go?
Yeah, I want to know what legislation we'd be breaking if we walked on here. Because that'd be a civil matter. It's an implied right of access. So
There's not, because there's no unauthorised access, and my security colleagues have even told you that.
And they can revoke your implied right of access. But again, the land registry is the title plan suggests that the HQ is based on the other side, so the trespass can't really begin.
Okay, but you can see that.
There's nowhere to trespass. Do you understand?
Okay.
There's no title plan. So if there's no title plan, how would we know where we?
I don't work in land registry.
But you should know this.
No, I shouldn't.
You should.
I shouldn't.
If you're enforcing the law and you're saying it was trespassing, you need to know.
Public order, breach of the peace. Public order, breach of the peace. You're upsetting me. I feel threatened.
Do you?
I do. Yeah.
All right, that's your problem. All right, nick me then. Nick me, bro. You're a security guy, man. Just shut up, man.
Threatening us. The way that you came out was threatening us.
I don't threaten.
You saying that you was going to put hands on me and that?
I said I'm licensed by the law, by government.
Yeah.
To use reasonable force.
No, do it then.
To move you from these
Do it then.
Huh?
Do it then.
You're not doing anything to make me do it, are you?
All right, well.
Things get more heated as the auditors accuse the officer of harassment. They say they haven't broken any laws or caused trouble. The officer, however, suggests their behavior could become a public order issue. Security staff join in, making the auditors feel surrounded. One auditor even provokes the officer by saying, "Arrest me then." The officers stay calm and don't react. The situation becomes more intense, but still doesn't lead to an arrest. The auditors are clearly pushing limits without going too far.
Harassed and threatened.
Well, you are. By talking to me like that, I feel threatened now.
Well, how am I talking to you?
You're threatening me, mate.
I threatened you, have I? All right, mate. Why are you not a police officer? Excuse me?
Public order. That's not trespass.
So what? So I haven't used any swear words. I haven't caused anyone to feel harassed, alarmed, distressed. How could it be a public order? And this isn't even a public place.
It was a beautiful thing, my friend.
Do you guys have names?
Yeah.
You're gonna...
Cody.
And what's your friend's name?
I don't know, lol.
Okay.
Do you know about?
Here.
Do you know about some guy, George Cheshire, that was based here?
Unfortunately, I don't.
You don't know him?
Did you just say, where are you? I can help you with that bit.
Hello, James.
Hello.
Right. What are you after? Well,
making a video.
On George Cheshire. He got dismissed from or was going to get dismissed from this site.
Well, that's new to me. You've just said you were watching police cars.
Sorry? No, I asked. No, I didn't. I asked where the police cars were coming in and out.
Yeah, because you've come to watch police cars, is what you told me.
No.
You're by main entrance, right there. And there's the security box.
Can we help you?
Yeah, come to report about George Cheshire, who was going to be dismissed from the force. Okay. Dealing with indecent child.
He was sending messages to minors, essentially. He was investigated, and then before he was able to be sacked, he resigned. He's now living in Vietnam, and he's working for a school there. So that's just a little backstory.
Okay.
But we're within our right to be here.
Yeah. Have you got anything that you'd like of the opportunity?
No, I'm just
say. So you've got plenty of time.
They can't comment on that.
Huh?
They can't comment on that. They won't comment on that.
I don't know anything about this chap we're talking about, obviously. We've been called because somebody said you wanted to go in there.
Yeah, can we have an escorted tour, please?
No.
Why?
It's private property.
I know.
There's no title plan.
Sorry?
There's no title plan.
It's private property. You can't go in there.
There's
If you
no
go in there,
title
you'll be arrested.
For what?
Yeah.
For arrested for what?
Or for being found in any closed premises.
So what, Vagrancy Act?
No, it's just being found in closed premises.
What offence is that?
I've just told you what the offence is.
You haven't said anything, you just said something about enclosed
You
area.
don't need to go in there. That's it. I mean, if you want to stay videoing police vehicles, that's entirely up to you. You can't go in there.
On a what legislation?
I've just told you.
Enclosed, that's not a legislation.
What
You
section
can
is
argue.
that?
I don't know what section it is.
Well, you should know, really, before making threats of arrest.
The auditors suddenly bring up a former officer, George Shishia, and accuse him of misconduct. Their goal is to damage the police's reputation. The officers don't react to this and stay focused. They repeat their main point: filming outside is fine, but going inside the HQ is not allowed. The auditors keep trying to find legal loopholes, but the officers block them each time. The argument shifts from legal issues to reputation, keeping the tension going.
Section, there's loads of law. We don't know everything.
Well, you need to
You're
know.
obviously just come here to be difficult.
Okay.
We're just saying you can stay here and video police vehicles to your heart content.
Thank you.
But you are not going into headquarters.
Okay.
As simple as that.
And what would be the offence?
Obstruction,
How are we obstructing
because then we
you?
can't go about our normal daily business.
So we're not obstructing you now then?
No, because you're not in headquarters, are you? You're standing outside.
Obstruction does not have to be in the headquarters.
I'm not going to argue with you all day. If
All right.
you want to stay
Right,
here,
move
then
then,
that's
just
fine,
move
stay
then, let
here,
go.
but don't go beyond those gates or be arrested. It's that simple. All right, gents. Yeah,
Goodbye.
okay.
Sorry. Have you got anything else to say?
No.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
You should have let me know.
You're recording.
Yeah, but we're allowed to.
So are we.
So you're in your
You
police
work for
code of
you work for an
conduct.
institution. You're compiling information on us. So.
Sorry, can you identify yourself?
Just wanting
I
to
want
be
to-
difficult.
Can-
You're not
Can you
interested in
can you
anyone.
identify yourself?
Yeah, on PC 1971 Wade, currently stationed in the operations department within headquarters of Escalation.
And your colleague?
That's Sergeant Porter, also
Well done, you.
on the operations department.
Goodbye.
Boy, don't delete that footage now. Don't delete it.
Shit, this is no good. I'll pick it back up.
What legislation it is?
He said something about enclosed premises, making reference to the Vagrancy Act, but again, like Hendon, the Vagrancy Act applies to people that are like homeless, beggars, and stuff like that. So that's a non-starter. But then again, I still want to get more videos for later, so I'm not really trying to get nicked.
We can all come back. We'll all come back tomorrow.
Yeah, where's close to here?
Next one's, I don't know, 15 minutes?
Yeah, should we go there?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Go on then. All right, we're leaving.
Cheers, man.
Goodbye. You too. So yeah, just gonna wrap that one up.
In the end, both sides realize the situation isn't going anywhere. The officers warn that stepping further inside could lead to charges. The auditors argue back but also know they risk arrest if they continue. So, they decide to leave. They present it as a smart decision, not a defeat. Before ending, they ask viewers to like, comment, and subscribe. This shows their main strategy, turning conflict into content. Both sides walk away, but the drama remains for the audience.